Welcome to the Bosporan Kingdom campaign for the Et Impera 1.2.8. In the last part, we pushed out and took Nuria, and there was a legion hanging around here, but I think he went in this direction. There he is. I think we're can't sabotage him. Just have to keep following him. I don't want him to kind of slip round behind us here. Now, the Romans have also brought in a legion here, which means there's a good chance that they may want to have a crack at Dalminium here. But the garrison's coming up to strength here, which is really good. What are we going to have here? Kind of looking at something that may provide us with a little bit of something a little bit different here. I mean, we've got ability for cavalry recruitment. Maybe we'll put that in just for a bit of fun. I am bringing up my secondary armies here. What's this? This is my siege army. Drop you in Segestia for the moment. I've got something tells me that we may have to have a crack at these guys. So we're going to bring this army up. Say just hide like that. And then we've got two armies here. Certainly would like to get the Cav army in action as well. What we got here, we've got a lot of artillery siege armies operating in the area. I think we'll push the Cav army this way. And then we've got this army here, which is also ready to go. We've also got our navy here. A bit worried about this guy here. He's a full strength. I think what we'll do is just bring in this navy round to here. And if we get pushed back, we're a bit of a problem. How important is this guy? He's quite a prominent admiral, but we'll see. I'm just going to go cautious. One of the things that you always need to be aware of in this game is that the moment you get overconfident is the moment you come unstuck. Bit inclined at the moment just to keep this army in reserve. What's the food supply here? Yeah, the food supply is a little bit better, but we've got two. Actually, no, we'll just leave you. We'll put you into here in Pella. Yeah, this one's slowly improving. We'll wait for this army to move forward out of here. We've got this army defending Nuria. So I think in this part we may have to try and encircle these guys and see if we can catch them out. In fact, hoping for an ambush. I don't think this guy can get back that well. What we'll do is we'll bring this army back over here. Just to see if we can catch see whether these fancy their chances. We can bring this Cav army. He can defend Dalminium. Garrison it's nearly up to full strength. Of course, we've completed some more research as well. Oh, we've lost a diplomat as well, the one we sent out in the last turn. They obviously upset I think it was the Egyptians. Well, we should be able to tell where we're going. We've only got this one route. It's not this one, isn't it? It's this one. So we've just completed this, so we've actually got improved movement range now. 5% attack defense. I think I'm going to keep improving my navies because, I mean, you can see here we've got more ship health, ram damage, missile damage. So I think we'll just keep that because we've finished everything else now. That 5, 10, 14, 17, 18, 19. So 21 turns and we've finished all the tech. Construction report. The building is finished in Noria. My instinct is to tighten this up just to make it stronger. What's this? That gives us... The current garrison is 14. That would give us 15. That would give us 16. I think we're not worried about money. I think we'll go for Hellenic colony there. Only 2 turns. Well, right, Segestia has got a quick look at Barda. Up with Barda, setting you here. Got 41 buildings of squalor and local province. I mean, we got a hot summer. I was just wondering why that was suddenly all over. Pannonia here. We switch you on. Well, we got the food for it, so that gives us another 4,000. And I don't think you're quite ready yet to come online. And this one's never going to come online, unless because this is really intended to defend our northern flank here to allow our armies to slip through. We got with the agent around here. Let's open up the map a little bit. So we got Arretium there, Genoa, and Potathium. So what I'm thinking is to come in through this way here, from a northern attack, unless we do get an opportunity to slip across the border here. So that's not going to be as easy as it may seem. Although Taras is undefended, kind of half tempted. What's the garrison like? The problem is that if we take Taras, we'd have to do an aquatic attack. I think it will depend on whether this navy can get down past this Roman navy here. So I think that's all we can do this turn. So we're just going to go for an intern. Political intrigue. Okay, we got a technology research penalty from my agent. Egypt's not going to give us another settlement, is it? Child is born, increase in rank. The mysteries of Eleusis, that's going to give us Hellenic cultural influence, all regions and public order. Quick look at the construction report. Yep. One thing I did forget was this army here, and kind of chosen swords. They're not bad. We get in the way of missile troops here. I don't. All we've got is Peltas. So we don't even get any slingers here. What we're going to do is just send this army all the way back to Syria, this area. In fact, I think what we're going to do is bring this army forward, and then the other army.
That path is blocked.
Try to get the right one. This army is just going to come back and act in a defensive role, I think. I don't think it's really worth rebuilding it. Can't get a feel for this legion here. Now, this legion that was here out here was wandering off in this direction. Huh.
Swifter than Hermes.
Zooming siesta. Yeah, these guys. I just want to see where these guys think they're going. Because, of course, pretty soon it'll be winter. And they're going to start taking attrition. Right, the question now is, can I get my navy? Yeah, we can get our navy up to Apollonia. Tough luck, Rome. I am starting to wonder whether I could get across here, but gonna be, well, we'd need a siege army, and to get into Taros, in fact, we would need 2 armies unless we support with the navies. It's going to be a very messy, aquatic battle. We got here. What we got here? Got a siege army here. I think what we're going to do is bring this army back. You can come across to here. You got the greater movement range. Because the problem is getting across here. We're not going to do it in one turn. Cavalry army. 2 armies there. I would just like to push the cavalry army through here. Love to have a crack at these guys. I think what we'll do is we're far out.
Ready for battle.
What have we got here? Light forest. Well, what we're going to do is...
Advance.
no.
At once. Ready for further orders. Lying in wait. At your command.
Bring this army up. Problem is, this agent's probably going to reveal my army. See if we can get an ambush on these guys. This army here. Just stay. Where interestingly, can't build any more libraries. Why won't you let me build any more libraries? Is there a maximum number of libraries? Different. Greek militia, Greek citizens, militias, armor. I've never had that problem before. I've always been able to build libraries. Or is it just, well, not that we've got a problem, because if I come in here, you can see we've got 0 empire maintenance. And we're on, well, virtually the highest tier of Imperium now. I'm pretty sure that was on 7, which means we got minus 25 loyalty. In fact, one way we can probably check this, get into politics, and look here. There's Imperial level minus 15. I think that's a bit confusing then, isn't it? Got minus 40% empire maintenance, plus 40% empire maintenance there. Upkeep for all armies. Large increasing culture return for your political party. Yeah, never noticed that before. 282,000 a turn. It's not like we've got short of cash. And what was I doing? Oh yeah, this army. Oh, we haven't moved. We've already moved you, haven't we? So let's just have a quick look at the construction. What's the construction report? Noria, we've done. We've got docks in Apollonia. Can't go any higher. What that should mean is that come into here. We can't get any higher. Oh, that's a shame. That's the way it is. And I think I'm just gonna. I think we can't move anything else around. I mean, we could. I mean, with both these armies. Navy here. I think we'll go one more turn just to and then we'll see if we can deal with that legion there. Got this guy here. Got here. Yeah, we'll put that in. I suppose we could give him a little bit of empire maintenance. We don't think we really need cultural conversion here. In fact, we don't need much at all, actually. I think we'll stick with the empire maintenance and wealth and culture, and just zap an intern. Okay, hidden agent exposed. Version, aluminium. Okay. And we've got improved ramming. Enemy wounded. So we settled dispute. The mediator stepped in to settle dispute that's left the fester made serious consequences of his actions. Okay, I've got absolutely no idea what that means. This is just if it shows up on the characters. Got betrayal of 2, but that's research rate. Got absolutely no idea what that meant. And just keep the, because we've got no choice, but we've got to go with this. It's going to increase the upkeep of my army, but I suppose indirectly it's actually strengthening the different units as well. Right. This legion has fortified itself.
At your command. March. Ready for
I wonder if these guys will accept battle. We've got a lot of cav, but right, I'm just going to fight this. I know it's got a high auto resolve, but I like to fight in battles because one of the things about fighting battles is it improves your abilities. So we're going to kind of counter their artillery. Okay, let's nice and dry. Start deployment. Cavalry is coming in from there, which is quite a long way, but we're going to attack from this side again. I don't really want to come in from the hills. What I have is a nice big strong front line, which they're probably gonna pound us with. We're gonna separate the artillery out a little bit because they're going to retaliate with artillery, and there's not much we're going to be able to do about it. So this could be a little bit of an artillery battle. The archers on that side. Get the swordsman. Oops. Swordsman. You get ready to counter cavalry. What we got here? My single little step archers. I think we'll hide you up in those trees to start with. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll, oops, one of you on foot.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yep. Wow, we got an old style general in this army. Get the cav army in. I think we're 4 of you up and put you onto this flank. And you can work with those, so get 4 of you up on this flank, and then we'll bring the rest of the Cav army in this side.
Shock cavalry ready.
To keep an eye on our
Heavy archers at the ready. Find your target. Heavy archers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Fire on the enemy. Heavy archers. Double time.
Horse archers!
Gotcha. Take it now.
get these guys over here.
We are at your command. Heavy archers. Build the skies. Orders. Fire on the enemy.
Front line.
Orders. Admiral. Companion cavalry. Royal horse archers. Heavy archers. Royal thorax swordsmen.
Horse archers! One of our units
Push them out
has
that
used all
way.
its ammunition.
We await your orders. Royal thorax swordsmen. Heavy archers. Loose. At the ready. Strategos. Orders. Horse archers. Quickly now. Heavy horse at your command. Royal thorax swordsmen. Melee infantry at your command. Heavy archers. Fill the skies.
One of our units has used all its
The
ammunition.
archers.
At your command. Companion cavalry.
Cavalry.
Royal archers!
Warriors eager for blood. Step noble lancers. Riders advance. Your orders. Ready and waiting. Ready for orders.
Right, we've got them on that side.
Heavy archers. Find your targets. Companion cavalry. Archers.
The archers this way.
Ballista.
Siege equipment, leave the battlefield. Drop. Siege equipment, leave the battlefield. Right, Cav, get yourself sorted out.
Lancers. Royal thorax swordsmen. Quick march. Awaiting orders. Quick march. Shock cavalry ready. Report
Got Cav.
orders by
Just detach you.
Shatter them. Order.
You guys come in there. You guys just stay back there. He don't need you. What we got?
Archers!
Noble lancers. Heavy archers. Fire.
Heavy archers.
We are at your command.
And what we got here?
Royal thorax swordsmen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Step archers!
Charge! Heavy archers. Find your targets. By your command. Our orders.
Guys fire into there.
Horse archers. Missile riders. Companion cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Trying to avoid getting in.
Heavy archers.
You guys go away.
Heavy horse at your command. Royal thorax sword.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Step lancers!
Await my orders.
I think you guys can go away. I'll just fight with the.
Mounted missile warriors. Your orders. Understood.
Step lancers!
Lancers. Companion cavalry.
Hey, What are you doing out there? Haha. I don't want you involved in the battle.
Step archers! Ready to... Step archers!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Pull away.
We have no fear!
Right, let's line up some of these guys. Get the cavalry operating. What we got here?
Archers! Take aim! Royal horse archers! Everything's ready! Quick fire!
Push you.
Lead us! Men of Persia! Socrates, ready! Commander! As you command! Pikemen ready for orders! Ready to ride! Shepherd glory!
Go in. You guys just defend the flanks. Told you to leave the battlefield.
Missile riders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, these guys are going.
We'll kill them all! Pikes at the ready. Royal command, ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At speed! Royal thorax, Socrates, ready.
Got them encircled. Right, these guys are out here.
Riders, advance!
You shield the artillery.
We await your command.
One of our units has used all its
They're
ammunition.
gone. Just gonna continue. Sorry, wrong button. Never mind. I think we've completely devastated this legion. We lost 392, which is probably a little bit more than what the auto resolved, but more importantly, the damage has been constrained to the two archer units. The rest of them are okay. We probably had a few losses on the cavalry units as well, but I think the cavalry swarm saw these guys off really quickly. Yeah, I think their general might get away, but that's not a problem. We're just enslaved. I
We hunger
think you're really gonna survive, matey.
Leave none alive!
Just to resolve this guy. And down they go.
Ready for further orders.
A little bit of rank.
At your command.
I think we'll
Haste, men.
move this army that way. Then I think it's time.
Commander.
I think we're going to bring this army round that way. Up with you. Supplies, okay.
Laying siege to the settlement. Besieging settlement.
Still to resolve 85%. Okay, we're going to go for an 85% for this. I think we should be okay. And we're just going to occupy.
Commander.
I don't think the Romans have got any forces here that can support it. Right, what we'll do is we'll just I think you guys can come out of the ready to get. Yeah, you've got no supplies here at all, so yeah, we're going to need to do something about that. We may have to flip the armies backwards and forwards a little bit. So we've now got Iader here. We'll take that. We'll keep the. That you don't want that here. Trade. We don't need the money, so. And I think I would like to take. Got food. And I think we're knocked that down. If we have to rebuild it, we have to rebuild it. That's not particularly a great issue. Yeah, these armies have been here too long, and plus we've got somebody's raiding us. Who is raiding us? Oh, we got a rival champion here. One of these guys is causing a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Recently raided a... So he's causing a little bit of a problem, but that's okay. What we probably could do is set a bit of a trap here. How's the food supply chain here is still pretty rubbish, which is understandable. How's the food supply here? Minus 18. So it's not going to be long before these guys develop a problem. We really need to get this food turned round. Estimated consumption, fertility, because it's winter. I think we're... Let's bring you in a bit closer, because you may need to move out here a little bit. So we may have to rely on our navies to defend this area. Just check over here. Oh, this army, I want you to move down into this area. Should be able to get you some heavy archers now. Probably get rid of these guys. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4 heavy archers. I like my heavy archers. This army can move up and get ready. Up here we got these. So they've decided to create a new kingdom up here, have they? Which is a bit strange, but I mean, we could send an army up and beat them up, but I can't really see the point, to be honest. That's up for the local natives to sort that out. We can keep them pinned by defending these settlements here, and we'll just keep the agent on them. Actually, what we can do is just put a little bit of pressure on them that way. Quick look at the construction report. Gestia, Apollonia, Sacred Grove down here, which has made everything a little bit more positive. I think we will prove that as well, just to make sure. Concealed army. Oh, thank you, game. Noria. That didn't take long for that to build up, actually. We've got a garrison of 18 here. I think that would be okay. I don't think we really need to build anything bigger than that. Apollonia, we got the Mego, what we call it here, which is good. My instinct is take that up, and possibly even this up a bit as well. Although that doesn't increase supplies. That's it now. This is a little bit of a waste, actually. I think what we'll do is I think I'm going to change that to what we call it, food as well. and hopefully that we might be able to improve the actual overall supplies in this area. -3 food stolen by agents. Thank you, game. I think that's probably everything for this turn. And I'm going to be very curious to see how Rome responds to this situation. So I think it would just go one more end turn and then that would be it. Well, we've got some traditions. Yeah. Campaign movement range, please, game. Faster, further my cavalry armies can move, the better. So we're just going to go for an end turn. Okay, we've got desertion because we got food shortages in Dalminium. And increase in rank, increase in rank, increase in rank spy. I'm starting to think that what we might be able to do. How's the good is the Iader? I think we'll go with that. And we'll go with that for a bit of. I'm starting to think that there might be scope here for a little bit of a trap. We've got pretty good food supplies here, so what I'm gonna do is just move this army. Oh wow! So we got a worldwide promotion as well. That makes these armies super elite now because we've just got a weapons upgrade. So, and what I'm gonna do is now we've got this port up here. I'm gonna bring the navy down to here. We're going to put this army just across the border in Iader. Upgrade you. Now, we've got this guy here. And we're just going to... whoops, they disbanded them. We're going to upgrade these guys. We got an artillery army here. Yes, we have. We're just going to upgrade these across the board. Keep wanting to disband them. And what we're going to do is... this army needs to kind of heal up a bit. So you're going to go back to Segestia. This cavalry army. See what upgrade. I don't think we're getting much from the upgrade. We're gonna push this cavalry army this way. We're gonna pull this guy down alongside. Yeah. Say this general must be getting pushing on a little bit now. You can go out and defend here. Okay, we'll just upgrade buddy across the board as I see you. There's no point having an upgrade if we can't use it. There's my other cavalry army. You're going to just sit right on the edge of this border here. How's the food supply here? It's kind of estimated consumption, supply chain. So this won't last much longer because we've got two armies operating in the area. This army can wait here with this army. Upgrade you as well. Wow, this guy's got 15 melee attack. 19. Wow. I think we'll get these units are getting virtually close to the absolute maximum melee attack. We're gonna move you just this side, and then we're gonna pull the navy out and bring you down to here. And what that is going to do is I'll leave Apollonia here with a small garrison. Now over here we've got a navy. Now the idea is going to be, in fact, I'm just going to hunt you a little bit this way so you can get here. Now what I'm going to hope is that this navy will be tempted to have a crack at Apollonia, and if they do, we'll fight it. But well, I'm not worried about losing, because we've got 2 legions here, or 2 armies here, that can come in and then destroy the navy. So I'm quite happy to lose Apollonia temporarily. This army is good for an upgrade. And at the moment, I'm just quite happy. What's the... This -4. This is pretty good, so I'm going to sneak you. I'm going to keep this army in reserve for the moment. And because if we get a breakthrough to have a go at... If we can get rid of this navy, that opens up Taurus here for a possible seaborne invasion. But so we might need this army in reserve. So technically now this should build up some reserves. Take a look. Yeah, so we can build up some reserves in this area. We've got, where's the army that was moving through here? I think we'll just get you just through at your own pace. Got a navy here. Do need to upgrade. We've got the elephants here. Missile damage 20, attack melee defense. I mean, even my archers are getting pretty reasonable. Oops. Let's do that. You're okay. We've got a navy there. I think that is about all we can do. I mean, I can go all the way through and upgrade my other armies as well.
Ready for orders.
Another one army just... I mean, I've got lots of armies just kind of stood around doing nothing, but I don't like when I've got a big empire like this and I've got potential... I know they're technically they're all allies, but the AI in this game can be a little bit unstable from that perspective. Oh, well, we'll upgrade the archers. I mean, they're not really going to be that much use from a combat position, but they're going to do the job, and that's all there is to it. So I think we've now got... We're now in a pretty strong position. Just take a motivated population, quartermaster's report. We don't seem to have a construction office thing. Motivated population, and I think just very quickly we're you're going to be back for a little while. Asia. Oh, that's my artillery. Batia. Got the food for it, but not really that interested in increasing it, because we really need to consolidate our food production in this area as well, although that might take a little while. 7 turns, we got that done. This, I think this is, for all intents and purposes, now fully developed. Can't take anything else up. Yeah, rock solid. Macedonia, yeah, I'm happy with Macedonia. We got here. I'm not sure we'd get anything else out of this. We've got another -2 banditry. No, I'm not. Drake. Again, I'm not really that interested in taking that up. We got a nomadic colony here. I mean, truthfully, we could probably put that up a little bit. High storage. Not really seeing anything here. We've got wealth from agriculture. We could probably get a little bit of boundary, but it would be for 3 food. I don't think that's particularly worth it. What we got here? Tiny little bit of increase for possibly trade, but we don't really need it. Can't get anything else there. Got slaves, but again, it's not something that particularly interests me, to be honest. Never really been a big fan of these playing the slave economy. I've just always tended to find it a little bit unreliable. 4 food and 2 squalor. We get a reduction in banditry and a tiny bit of wealth as well. Don't need growth. What's the public order? I think maybe we can shoot that up a little bit just to make things good. This is our capital. We could take this up, food, for a little bit of public order and squalor. Maybe we'll do that, because then that will max out virtually all this province. We got that there. Bactria is absolutely brilliant. A little bit shortage of food, so we don't really have a public order problem here. So I think maybe we're just sneaking a little bit of extra food in that area. This is absolutely solid as well, and we're just finishing off this here for war horses. Of course, Mesopotamia, look at that, 50,000 whatever it is per turn. You can see there, so we getting province wealth 20,000 plus 129% tax level plus 14% from slaves and the 0 empire maintenance, so we keep all the cash that we make. So that, I mean, that goes to show you how much you can put together. And technically we could possibly add a little bit more smidge here. Yeah, I mean, we got a good solid public order, so I think we can go up to this. It's, you know, we go for winter preserves. It's got less food and unit replenishment. I think we're just shove that up as well, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will, well, definitely start to attack on Potathium here to open up the entrance to being able to attack Rome from the north. And then we'll also be, if the Romans go for it, we set up a possibility of an attack through Taurus. So what we'll effectively have is a two-front invasion of the Roman homeland. Of course, once we take Rome here, that will be the end of the series, because I'm very much aware that the new update can't be that far away. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.